In Montgomery, Alabama, one woman started pouring candles at her kitchen table, and it lit the start of something new.
So the funny thing is, it really started out more so about the teacups than the candles themselves. So I was working in TV news at that point, so I got off work at 12:30 every day because I went in very early. So I had every afternoon to fill with something that I wanted to do that needed to be something creative and something fun, since all my friends were still at work during their normal hours. So I remember going to a bunch of like flea markets and antique setup stores, where there's individual booths, and I would hunt for little teacups.
Melissa Warnke's afternoons began to spark an idea that could change everything.
I ended up with a box of teacups, and I was checking out at the grocery store, and I happened to spot a Martha Stewart Living magazine, and they had a teacup candle on the front. I was like, oh, that's something I could do with them. So I made my first candle with a Hobby Lobby DIY candle kit. And I remember posting it on Facebook, just saying, look what I made. And someone commented, how do I buy one of these?
Not long after that, Melissa was spending time at holiday markets selling her candles in person and realizing people loved what she was making.
Even when I first started, just the fun of taking a step into entrepreneurship was really fun. But I think what was the most exciting at those holiday markets was knowing that people were coming by, picking up something that I had made with my own hands. They were smelling it, purchasing it, and getting to interact with them and talk about the products that I made.
Those early markets gave Melissa her first taste of connection, and by 2019, her business started picking up fast.
I was still posting them on social media, and I was taking orders in the comments. So people would comment, I'll take 2, I'll take 3. They would message me, some people would text me, and I had an actual just 3-ring binder notebook kind of thing where I was handwriting orders.
And as the orders grew, so did the pressure.
And it got to be so complicated that I could not keep up with it in that sense. And so I knew I needed a more sophisticated system for taking orders.
Later that same year, she introduced a new look, gold leaf candles that gave her work a distinctive, artful style.
The brand shifted there into not just candles, but also kind of a piece of home decor, a piece of art for your home. And I think that's when it all started kind of taking off from there.
Melissa's next step came in 2023 when she closed on her own building, a milestone she never expected for Melissa Warnke Candles Home.
When we moved over here, it seemed like we had tons of space and we'd never run out of room. And already we're like, we need space already. I would love to be able to have more room for inventory. So maybe one day we'll expand again.
Running a business while serving as Director of Communications at the Alabama State Bar and raising 2 daughters isn't easy, but it's part of Melissa's rhythm now.
It's chaotic sometimes. I think the main reason I'm able to do this and have a full-time job is I have a wonderful team. I have a studio manager who's been with me since 2021. And she knows the business as well as I do, and she's here most times, and I have trust that she knows what she's doing and how to do things, and the other ladies that we have working here are wonderful.
That trust carries through everything she does.
And we can customize the labels, the seals, the logos, all of it. And so it's really an individual process. We sit down and take stock of what they're looking for and then help walk them through the process of taking their idea and creating their end product.
And Melissa's personal touch is what keeps people coming back and draws in new customers from far beyond Alabama, like one from New York who found her online.
And she called the shop and she had a special event for her daughter. I think it was a confirmation party, and she wanted these specific gold leaf glasses. And she needed them on a quick turnaround. And so, we were in contact with her almost every day, giving her updates, and we expedited her shipping, and she sent us this really sweet email about it. She was so thankful that she found a shop like us. She appreciates all the service and the kindness and how interested we were to make sure that her event went off without a hitch with her gifts and her glasses.
That same spirit of connection shows up in how Melissa collaborates.
A really good friend of mine, Catherine Shoup, owns Bone and Arrow Designs, and so she makes earrings. And she also works full-time as a communications person. And so our businesses started at the same time. And we started doing make your own candle and earring parties together, and it became something that was popular. And so we've been doing that for like 3 or 4 years now.
And for someone who's always been a planner, this business taught Melissa something new.
It's kind of funny, every aspect of my life since college, I've been a planner. I've wanted to know what I was working towards with each step, but with the candle business, there's been no formal plan. I've just sort of let it grow in the directions that it seemed to be naturally growing. And that's kind of allowed me to be more flexible with things and to be able to pivot when something's not working, or to lean into something when it really is working well. So I think I would tell myself just keep going. There's some days where it's really stressful and it's really difficult. But then all of the fun parts of it far outweigh those difficult days, and just to kind of enjoy it along the way.
A story built on persistence, patience, and heart, and proof that even one small spark can light something lasting. This is Danielle Wallace, and you've been watching Built by Stories Told Down South. I'll see you in the next one.